Hi, I'm Sarah Sparks with the University of Maine Cooperative Extension. I'm a 4-H professional that has the honor and privilege of working with many Maine 4-H families, volunteers, and teachers around the state. Today we're going to be doing an activity from our Science of Seaweed toolkit, which was created in partnership with Maine EPSCoR, and we're going to be doing an investigation called Got Seaweed. This particular investigation was actually designed by my colleague Carla, who works in Hancock County 4-H. So let's go ahead and get started. For materials today, you will need a pen and paper. If you have access to a printer, you may want to print the Science of Seaweed data sheet and vocabulary terms. You will also need access to a cupboard, refrigerator, or household food products. So one of the reasons that we are actually doing this is that seaweed products are used in many everyday products, and most of us don't actually realize that. So we're going to take some time to discover where we might find those. Now, some of the reasons that seaweed products might be used are as thickeners, stabilizers, or an emulsifier. So it can be used as a thickener to help absorb water and keep things like pie filling from softening in the pastry crust. It's used as a stabilizer because it absorbs water in things like ice cream to help prevent ice crystals from forming. And it's also used as an emulsifier because it keeps ingredients in many things like salad dressings, mayonnaises in suspension so that the ingredients don't actually separate. So let's get out some of our products and begin to discover what we might have in our own cupboards. Before we actually look at products, let's take a few minutes to become familiar with the terminology we need to be looking for: alginate, beta-carotene, and carrageenan. On the screen, you will see definitions for these three products that we are looking for. Pause this video and read through these to become more familiar with what each of them are. So let's go ahead and grab our first product today. So today I have a can of evaporated milk. So I would like you to make a prediction. Do you think evaporated milk has a type of seaweed in it? Thumbs up if you do, thumbs down if you don't. Now, once you've made that prediction, we're going to go ahead and read the label. So you're going to look for the ingredients on the side of your can or your product, and we can see that in this particular product, it does in fact have carrageenan in it, so there is a form of seaweed in here. At this point, you should record your data. On the screen is a sample data sheet where you can record the product you found, whether or not it contains seaweed, which ingredient it contained, and what function that ingredient had. If you want to create your own data sheet or collect additional information, we encourage you to do so. So my challenge to you is to go about your home and tell us, how many products do you have in your house that contain seaweed? What did you find that really surprised you? So for more information, visit the Maine 4-H website, and when you have an answer to how many products you have in your house that contain seaweed, don't forget to use hashtag Maine 4-H Fridays to let us know.